I don't know if this explains to people how to read the universe, how to not be hard on yourself, how to allow yourself to be successful without cutting it short, saying, I'm not good enough, I haven't got there, other people get there earlier than me, people are younger, they have more money. You're shooting yourself on the foot. You're stopping yourself from getting where you could get if you were not narrowing your vision that much and you were able to enjoy as you walk. Of course, we don't know that when we are young. We have a saying in Spanish, the devil knows more for being old than from being a devil, which means the age is the wisdom of the times. And that is also well, the wisdom of the times. So that's what you are collating, gathering, integrating. When you are in your 50s and 60s and 70s, you become a better service to society because you got all the consolidated wisdom that is forged with the fire of the crying and the transmutation of the heart that's learned to suffer and is broken open and learns compassion. You understand beyond the mind that we are all one and there is not comparison. You have in your youth the passion and the strength and the power of the energy. But if you can channel that, your Kundalini through the years, you can actually gather a knowledge and a wisdom that is different in nature, but is easier to transfer, easier to communicate, easier to share, because the ego is no longer involved. Then you open your crown chakra. You are in touch with the universe. When you are young, you don't bow at anything. It's me, 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 me. Me first, then me, and then afterwards me. But it's only because that's all what you understand. It's not wrong or right. That is all you are able to grasp. Me, 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 me. And then you start learning to walk on other people's shoes. And then you become an elder. And that's not to do with age. You could be 40, you could be 30, you could be 20, you could be 80. An elder, the protector of the others, the guide of the others, the teacher of the others, the crone, the wise person. It's so satisfying. It's so much love. There is so much nurturing. There is so much everything that is like a garden that is being tended to for so long that you just have the flowers you want and just the pleasure of looking at them, talking to them. And I don't do gardening, but I can imagine a gardener who's been spending time taking the weeds out and deciding what they want in that garden. And you realize that at the end of your life, that's all that was important, which simplifies. But then with that comes the clearing of your family's traumas, your ancestral traumas, your clan, your tribe, your family. As you clear that, you release your weight. And when you have no weight, you walk light. And then is when the Native American said, walk light, that when you go, it's like you were never here. That goes against people's beliefs because we all want to be somebody and leave a mark. But that mark can be soft. You can leave a book. You can leave love to your children and grandchildren and your generations to come. All those life crises are teaching you that you are not following the right path, that your path is not sustainable. And even though I don't consider that to be a failure, I consider it to be a lesson. So for me today, the failure doesn't exist. It just means that it will take me a little bit longer to get there, but it doesn't make me unhappy. I am as happy whether if it takes me 3 months or 50 years because it's work in progress. And every little step in itself is an achievement. So by considering the little steps in themselves as achievements, as a progression, as moving forward, and as you keep doing that, you automatically start releasing things that you realize they are not for you anymore. You start simplifying.